I wanted to make this relatively quickly, so it's not going to be nearly as long as the previous 2 videos, but it's a trailer, so why would it anyway? But yeah, fucking, are any of you surprised we knew this was going to be shit? The trailer begins by showing Rey practicing against a training droid. Right, so what the fuck is she training for exactly? Isn't she like the most powerful Jedi of all time for literally no goddamn reason? Didn't you people establish that she was a Mary Sue when you had her pilot the Falcon without any prior flying, bypassing the compressor, outshooting a stormtrooper with years of training, using the Force, beating Kylo fucking twice, all with no training of how to use a lightsaber properly or how to use the Force? Who the fuck taught her about Jedi mind tricks? Just...
What'd you do?
I bypassed the compressor.
We get more shots of all of our not-so-favourite characters while reminding us that Rose tragically did not die in the last movie.
That's how we're gonna win. Not fighting what we hate. Saving what we love.
Apparently this movie has a 3-year time jump from The Last Jedi to now, but still, where did all of these people come from? Wasn't the Resistance shot to shit and wiped out in the last movie? There was like 15 people left. This better be explained, but even then, who the fuck in their right mind would join them at this point? The First Order literally annihilated all the planets that made up the Republic with a super Death Star. Surely that would be more threatening than anything the Empire possibly did. Like, yes, it's gone, but the fact they managed to build one in the first place under the nose of the Republic somehow should be enough to scare people into submission right now. Especially with Luke, the Last Jedi, now being dead as a result of the First Order's mere fucking existence. So why would you just support a group of 15 people to go against them? Anyway, we get a shot of the destroyed Death Star in the ocean, despite the fact that in Return of the Jedi, the entire thing was fucking deleted. Like, look at that! The entire thing is just gone. And yet there are still massive chunks of the fucking thing just lying around, including the throne room. Does no one pay attention to continuity anymore, or are we just perfectly content in having hyperspace getting completely borked for the sake of a cool visual? We then get Rey saying that everyone thinks that they know her, but that no one actually does. And yes, no one knows you! No one knows who you fucking are! You just got randomly picked to join in on this big ass adventure. No one knows your fucking backstory. No one knows why you're so bloody good at literally everything. All we know is that you are a woman and that you are apparently the strongest Jedi ever, despite believing that Luke and the Jedi were a myth in the first goddamn movie in this awful trilogy. We then get a cool looking shot of Kylo emerging from the mist before giving us a close-up and ruining everything. This is our villain, ladies and gentlemen. This is the villain that we're supposed to be afraid of in this trilogy. Oh, there's that, and then there's... There's also a massive iceberg in the middle of space, and I'm sorry, what? Why is this a thing? Please tell me this is a comet or some other dumb shit that's better than just a random block of ice in the middle of deep space. Palpatine begins to speak, and we also get a shot of his incredibly uncomfortable looking chair. Look, his chair has spikes on it. Can you see how evil he is yet? Jesus Christ, he didn't need a chair that was this extreme in Return of the Jedi, because we can literally tell by his appearance how evil he is, along with the fact that he's the person who orchestrated literally everything that the Empire did. His chair looks like an inbred iron throne, and just generally fuck all of you for bringing Palpatine back. Thank you for making Anakin's sacrifice mean absolutely fuck all, you fraudulent fuck numpties. Then again, you guys are probably going to give him some awful dialogue again, so at least we have that to look forward to. Oh, shut up, all of you. Poor Return of the Jedi, you've been retconned literally 3 times in a row now, and each one has managed to piss me off more and more. Palpatine starts stating that everything is coming together, which confirms he's been planning all of this the entire time he's been in control of the First Order, hasn't he? So yeah, Snoke just really wasn't important in any way whatsoever, despite being the most powerful Force user we've ever seen. Then we actually get to see him in The Last Jedi, and then he's just...
I cannot be betrayed.
So Snoke was basically the First Order's Emperor, but now the First Order's Emperor has a Super Emperor, which was the original Emperor, who's now just... I don't. Can one of you two pricks actually write something? We get a shot of all of these ships that are apparently all on the side of the Resistance, and we can only assume that they're all going into battle or have just arrived at where the battle is taking place. Jesus Christ, this scene is so retarded. Firstly, why have you fucking idiots got all of your ships so close to each other? You know that if one person flunks the hyperspace calculations and crashes into another ship and the entire armada explodes one after another like a line of dominoes, right? Second of all, why would you have all of your ships so close to each other when going into battle? Literally, all the First Order needs to do is just shoot at like a few ships for the debris to go crashing into each ship and blowing everything up. And thirdly, it appears you didn't learn from the fucking fiasco that was the bomber scene from the last film, because here you are still using bomber ships. You have demonstrated that these things are quite literally made of paper, and one stray shot causes the entire thing to explode. And seeing as how you've shown in the previous movie how destructive these things can be, to the point of wiping out multiple of your own ships if it gets blown up or by complete accident, why the fuck would you think it would be a good idea to continue using them? They're next to useless. They only destroyed that fucking dreadnought because you guys forgot what gravity was. And again, why would you have them so close to your other ships, you fucking... We then have this scene. I'm not even going to describe it. I'm just going to show you this to you for you to understand.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir, at my friends.
Hello? 3PO, what the fuck are you talking about? You don't even know these people! You haven't had a single interaction with any of these characters across this entire trilogy so far, you fucking... Your friends were Luke bloody Skywalker and Han killed to fill Obi-Wan's role in A New Hope solo, and guess what? They're fucking dead! And you had like one interaction with Han and didn't get to talk to Luke. But seeing as how that was The Last Jedi, I'm not too sure he would have acknowledged you anyway.
Go away!
And what is this? Are you referring to your friends possibly dying? Because that doesn't seem like a very fitting moment for the otherwise heart-tugging line that you just said. What, are you gonna sacrifice yourself? Wait, is C-3PO gonna fucking die? Okay, no, stop film. Just fucking stop production. Just stop everything. Jesus Christ, you people are shit. We hear Luke say that confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi, which, oh boy, is that line rich considering the entire point of the last movie, you fucking... Luke wouldn't do that. The happiest and most optimistic person in the galaxy would not try to kill a child in his sleep because they had thoughts about the dark side. Luke would not exile himself because of that either. Why are you people so bad at writing? We get a quick shot of Lando, quickly reminding us that they're going to kill him off as well. That's just fantastic. And then we get this fucking hilarious shot of the Resistance charging across a Star Destroyer with horses. I cannot. No, you can't. What is this bucket of wank? What, did they not have ships? Or what? Why are they charging across a fucking Star Destroyer? How are they doing this? And why? And why on horses? This makes literally no, I can't. Fucking BB-8 is catching up to them. What is this scene? Anyway, we get the shot of the throne room despite the Death Star bullshit. I just can't be bothered. Just why? We then cut back to the cavalry of horses on the Star Destroyer and... What the fuck am I looking at? They are charging on horseback on a Star Destroyer in the middle of a fleet of Star Destroyers, and no one is shooting at them. Does no one notice them? Fuck it, how are they doing this without being fucking stopped? All they need to do is just turn a destroyer like a few degrees to the right and they'd all just fall off and die. What the fuck is this fucking scene? Why are there so many destroyers? Was the shot earlier meant to be Palpatine resurrecting Star Destroyers? How do you resurrect a fucking ship? What is happening? Anyway, we get Rey looking at Palpatine as he sits in his new hover chair, and if you couldn't tell, this is a dream sequence. Like, literally, there's nothing here except for Mary Sue and Palpatine. Like, come on, it's a fucking dream sequence. Finally, we get Luke and Leia telling Rey that the Force will always be with her, and then the trailer comes to a close. I think I just developed several brain tumors just by watching that trailer. What a fucking disaster. Yes, the music and CG is godlike, the music specifically is amazing. Everything else, though, is completely fucked beyond repair. Palpatine is back, and I'm sure when it is explained in the movie, it will be even worse. Either way, bringing him back is just another way to say fuck you to Return of the Jedi for being a good ending to a near perfect trilogy. Anakin died for nothing. The rebels were already winning on the outside of the Death Star, Anakin just died for no reason. That's what you did with that fucking keck. Rey is being trained about 2 movies too late. She's already way too good with a lightsaber and the Force to even warrant training, but fuck it. Do what you want, JJ. It's not like she beat the villain of the fucking trilogy 2 bloody times at this point. Nah, I bet you just sat there creaming your fucking pants at all the new lens flares you managed to sneak in, you muppet c***. Luke is apparently training Rey based on the information we have about the films, and that basically means he died for no reason in The Last Jedi. If he was going to continue training Rey, then why kill him in the first place, you fucking... wankers! You're all wankers! The battles in this movie look absolutely retarded, and I can't wait to see this visually incoherent, diuretic mess play out. The Death Star apparently has full pieces of it intact. Just why is this trilogy so monumentally dogshit? I actually can't be bothered to continue. I feel like I'm damn near close to having a fucking aneurysm. I will be seeing this movie to see how it all plays out and hopefully get some content to talk about. And if you're saying I shouldn't see it because my money causes them to keep being made, I'd like to remind you that this is a fucking Star Wars film, so literally everyone and their grandpa will be watching it, so my 5 English pounds won't mean a damn thing. Fuck Kathleen Kennedy, fuck Rian Johnson, just any of the people who wrote these burning dumpster fires. I might see you when the movie comes out, fucking who knows. No, just leave me alone, go away, cry.